This is JP from dogcraft.net. I am sitting here with, well, let me focus on me. There we go. Good morning, everybody. This is JP from dogcraft.net. I'm sitting here with Chibi. Welcome for another edition of Inside dogcraft.net.
Hello, people.
Hello. There's the Chibs himself. Unfortunately, my auto focus has not worked ever on Hangouts, so I'm gonna have to focus myself. But
Yeah.
if I'm a little late, I apologize because I do what I can. I do what I can when I can, and it doesn't always work. And apologize everybody for these little lights that are coming down right in front of my face right here.
hmm
Got my blinds open for some light, and it's driving me nuts, but I can't avoid it. It's there, so I've been messing around with it as much as I can. So,
Right.
without any further ado, we did start the stream early, and reason being, Chibs has some places to go and things to do. So,
Yeah.
so
Immediately, actually. So, this has to be a quickie one for sure.
All right, let's
Yeah.
let's drive right into the questions then. Chibi, let's start with your screen name, man. Where did you get the screen name Chibi from?
Well, the word chibi. Okay, so long story short, normally they can describe it, because of the style I draw, basically. So then, my friends, they start to call me chibi. Hence why, hence why people have been calling me Chibi, ever since, which was quite hilarious, But the best part is it kind of fits me so much, I think I should just keep that as like my main nickname, for the rest of my life, hopefully. But yeah.
Awesome, awesome. You know, I've noticed on I've noticed when playing. Oh, did I mute you? Are you there?
Hmm? Yeah, I'm
Okay,
there.
sorry, I hit the
I'm
hit the
here.
wrong button, and that was actually kind of scary for me. I've noticed when playing on Minecraft that your Minecraft screen name is different. You don't have to give that out if you don't want, but is there a reason why
Well,
you're?
well, I mean, the Minecraft username is called Dot Kim for a reason. Usually, it was my sister's idea. I'll put in the username, because before we even bought Minecraft, she thought that the game actually allows you to own multiple characters, in these zip counts. Hence why she put it there, but she hasn't realized that she's that Dottie Kim will actually be a permanent name for Minecraft, basically, because it's just only one character, and that's so pretty much it's kind of stuck with me for a long time. It's gonna be there for a long time for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at least people still recognize me as myself at least. So I mean this. I mean, it really isn't too much of a hassle for me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of nicknames here, I'm gonna give this a shot here. I'm gonna try and bring this up on the screen. Oh, I hope I did the right one. Was this it? Ah, it was. Let me edit the scene a little bit here, everybody. Everybody can see it. Mr. Chibi himself has nicknames that goes along with the Chibi name. So
Yeah,
we talked about Chibi. Staircase Climber was actually nice enough to get me this screenshot. Oh, what did I just do?
yeah. Staircase. I mean, staircase climber, and Liz. I mean, they've been thinking about so many aliases of the word chibi. I mean, they thought of like at least a dozen or two combinations of it. It's ridiculous.
Well, let's see. I've got them all. She sent me every screen name that you happen to have been called at some point because there is a sign. I believe it's on the CyberDog server. No, not just one sign. There's 6 signs with screen names just for you. I'm gonna read a couple of these off and let me know which one you like the best here.
Oh God, there's too many. I cannot decide.
We've got Chubby, Chipmunk, Chubs, Chibarino, Chiburito, Chipotle, Chipsticks, Chipsicles. Chibs, Chibis, Chubble, Chiblets, Chibi, Chibi, Chirby, Chirby, Chubsticks, Chubs. Oh, they put some on here twice. Ah, Chuby, Chubes, Chub Chub, Chibertle, and Chibbles. I found a new one the other day. She wanted me to add on there. It was called Chibblicious.
Hmm?
So it's oh, why does it keep doing that on that screen? Oh well. But which one do you like the best so far?
This is like a difficult one. I'm gonna say Chub Chub because I mean people have been calling me Chub Chub ever since. It's like they've been talking about it so many times now. I mean like why not? Seriously,
That
they just call me Chub Chub like every day. I get some obnoxious, but I'm still fine.
You're an alright guy. We like you. All right, move.
Yeah, excuse the background noise.
Excuse the background. Oh, that's okay. Everybody here is sleeping still, so let them.
Okay,
um,
it's fine.
so let's get on to a quick brief overview of real life. The real life Chibi. What do you
Mhm.
do in real life? I heard you mention something about you were heading towards scholarship opportunities and whatnot one time, one weekend. That's why you couldn't do it last weekend and stuff like that. What's going on for you in real life there?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say only say about the scholarship opportunities. For me, I'm trying to reattend the California scholarship federation, by next year and the other year after that as well. So pretty much, I am. There's actually a lot more musical opportunities for me because for me, I play a violin, and then I'm actually in part of the quartet. That we actually do like an ensemble in the state championships as well. So right now, I'm just trying to pick the most advanced classes at school and such. Just to make sure that it looks good on my resume.
Awesome,
So hopefully so that way hopefully I can get to like a good state national colleges like UCLA, UC Davis,
awesome.
possibly UC Berkeley and such.
That
Yeah,
that's
so far
great.
that's my goal for right now, actually in real life.
That's your goal right now for real life.
For right now.
Awesome, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that is a quick overview of Chibi, everybody, and his real life persona. Definitely driven, which is awesome. Um, let's move on since we are time constrained here. Let's move on to your drawings. Um, you are known for your
Oh
drawings.
man,
You are known as the Picasso of
pretty
dogcraft.
much.
And let me tell you, I've seen your drawings. They are fantastic. Um, I have some stuff up here that I'm gonna throw up in my little on-screen window here when I get a chance, if I get this right. And oh, that's huge. Let's.
I mean, just remember that. Harley is a good artist too. Don't forget about her as well.
Oh, I'm not forgetting about her.
Yeah,
She's on the list.
she poses great art for sure.
Yeah, she's on the list.
Hmm.
Don't you worry, Harley. You're on the list. You're going to be interviewed at some point as well. But I have some of his drawings up right here, right now. This is just from the dogcraft site. He did send me some of his favorites, which are great. Uh, Go ahead and explain some of your drawings, how you draw, and I'll scroll through and bring some of these up while you talk.
Well, basically how I draw. So it comes in like multiple steps. First of all, I draw the first outline, which actually pretty much the first outline is like a consolidation of all the shapes, and all of all the lines, just to make sure the joints and the body parts are in good proportions. And so pretty much, I draw the pretty much the real deal, and and then later on I put the detail in there, and then I outline that with a pen. So then
Okay.
I pretty much erase the outlining with the eraser, and then I color the pictures as well. Back in the day, I only used to like just draw with pencil and that's it. And then I got into a few markers, a few marker pictures, and then I start to regain my interest in coloring as well. Since I did need some help with coloring, I did get a few lessons in my art classes last year. So hopefully, it is pretty beneficial for it. So I think my coloring skills are keep on enhancing over time, which is pretty great.
Awesome.
Usually, the kind style of it that I draw is pretty much like it's all chibi style. Pretty much it's like the whole it's like a Japanese anime style. A bit similar. It does have a bit similarities, but except that Chibi style actually has a bit more exaggerated proportions, as such as a larger head, larger eyes. The body is like um is as big as the head. It's like
I got a picture.
sometimes.
I got one you did for Night Dog up right here, and that's perfect
Yeah,
example.
yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's one example of it, pretty much. Very
um,
big eyes. So.
yeah, I mean, you're I'm looking on here. Your topic, your forum post has been read over 8,000 times just on your artwork alone.
God.
8,000
8,000
times.
times. That's
Yep.
ridiculous.
And
Thank you for everything.
Everybody, good job helping Jeeves out. And on the screen, I've also brought up two. Um, I brought up. He sent me his top six. I believe these were your top six, weren't they? Weren't they, Chips? They were your top six,
Yeah,
right?
they're top six.
Okay. I brought up his top
Holy crap,
six.
there's 14 people on. Oh my god, there's 14 viewers.
Hey,
This is ridiculous.
that's a record for me. I've never had 14 people watching my stream, which I love it. Everybody likes you.
Wow.
Um, I'm bringing up the top six you sent me right here, which obviously we got onto your Let's Play Hexit right here. I got it on the
Mm-hmm.
screen right now.
Yep. The Hexed avatars, I mean, but big kudos to Mud Dog, for making them all digital as well.
Yeah, I did see
Because
that.
I'm not really experiencing digital art because this Mac computer I'm using has no compatible paint software, which is really unfortunate. I wish they had those in there. God.
Oh, Zini says, I know that Cookie Monster. JP is popular now with 14 people. I don't know if I'd say popular, uh,
I don't know,
CG.
it's a new record, I guess. I guess it's a new record, I think, but
I'll take the record. So yeah, I've got let's see, I've got that up. I've got what else? Here's your Chyandor. I can never. Sorry, Mud. Don't hate me here. I can never pronounce his name.
Childhood Castle
Chyandor
has to be,
Castle.
yeah, that one has to be one of my most favorites because man, I spent about 7 to 9 hours in that guy. It took me like a couple of preliminary designs just to make sure if I'm satisfied with it. That took about the first 2 hours of it pretty much. And yeah, I did spend a lot of time with that one, and I'm pretty proud of how it turned out.
I love that one. That one's awesome. Here's let's see,
Mm.
Sandy and Vic's Shiny Discovery, the Colossal
Oh
Diamond.
yeah.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
We could spend an entire interview just on on Chib's art. So let's we are time constrained, so let's keep moving on this one.
People already know what my art is. It's already in the topic, so they
Yeah,
can just check it out if they want to.
yeah. So that's Chibi's art. Go look for it. It is let me bring up the name of the where is it? Here we go. It is Chib-tastic Arts on the forum post. So
Yeah.
Chib-tastic Arts. You got to look at it. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
So now moving on, let's speak with social life. Chibi, what do you do for fun, my friend? I mean, we see you on dogcraft all the time. You're busy with school. You're drawing. Your art. You're doing everything. What do you do for fun? You're a complete unknown. Help us out.
Well, basically in this social life right now, for me, basically in real life, I just hang around with my friends sometimes. Sometimes we do all these collaborative projects, because usually, doing projects, with friends, at your academic level seems to be quite beneficial for me at least. I don't know, but yeah, but I think school buddies are pretty fun. I do draw pretty much, while I talk on Skype and such.
Uh,
Sometimes I do Sudoku along the way because, honestly, I think it's a pretty fun puzzle to do.
yep.
I mean,
Somebody in the
I
chat
mean,
just brought up Skype. Skype is fun.
Skype chat, the
Skype.
most chaotic thing ever.
Oh, it is chaos, but it's fun.
You play the few workbooks, and then sometimes, I do play music, I
All
do
right.
play like violin, like I said, the whole ensemble thing the court said, it's still going on. We're trying to do this all the way back, all the way to senior year.
Awesome.
But what I enjoy the most is hanging around with CyberDogs, pretty much via
Shout out to the
Skype.
Cyber Dogs. Good job.
They remind me via Skype. Sometimes TeamSpeak, sometimes Mumble. But Mumble is mostly for Stripe, anyways. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, shout out to the Cyber Dogs by Chips. Thank you, sir. That was awesome.
Mhm.
Shout out everybody. He just gave you a shout out. Games. Do you play? I know you play Minecraft. I had you on my Mineco server for a while.
Mhm.
Mineco's actually going to be taking a hiatus right now. Sorry, everybody. Um,
Mhm.
but do you play any other games other than Minecraft, or is Minecraft pretty much the sole purpose of what you play?
Pretty much, I play Minecraft 90% of the time when it comes to gaming. My schedule, basically, well, not exactly schedule, but for free time, I guess, But basically, Minecraft is kind of like one of those games, that really fits me the most because, as a creative, guy I am, it basically enhances, like, expands your creativity to multiple levels. And I just say, it's a pretty good game, for me, to play at least. I mean, I know there's some people like you know, Virgo who doesn't like Minecraft for right now, but
we're gonna
it's
see we're
just
gonna see if we can get him changed around
yeah.
eventually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just their people's opinions. I mean, you just can't monetize, the person's favorites, or their dislikes at all. You just can't.
No. Cybergirl wants to know, what are you drinking right now?
It's just barley tea, just tea. That's it.
Just barley tea.
Yep.
Barley tea. You heard it. That's from Chibi. Barley tea. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I take it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff actually.
So, speaking of Minecraft, we talked to Minecraft, and I'm watching the time for you, my friend. Don't worry. We're trying to. I don't want to make it too quick, but well, I know you need to make it quick, but we're trying not to. I'm trying to get. We got a good schedule going. How about that? We're
Yeah,
almost
we
done.
do.
Um, we
Just
are.
immediate.
Speaking of Minecraft, last on Mineco server, you were doing advanced genetics.
Ah, advanced genetics.
How do you
Yes.
like that? How do you like that mod?
Well, so far it's doing pretty good actually. Right now it's just one of those, mods that takes a lot of steps and a lot of time to work on, especially if you work on the genes, that are, that are the genes that you want to get the most, pretty much like the ability to fly, to breathe underwater. I mean, those take a lot of time, but for me, it's going pretty well. It's a pretty difficult process, unless you get the hang of it, actually. But
Okay. Okay.
yeah, so far it's working pretty good.
All right. We have a few questions coming through from the viewers right now. We'll get on to those towards
Oh,
the end.
jeez.
But don't worry. I'm trying. I'm trying to limit the troll Kaz on what.
Chocolate Sprite. Virgo, right now, I'm not in the mood for Sprite right now. I just drink my barley tea. It's not a good combination for right now, so maybe later.
All
Maybe
right.
tomorrow.
Okay. And equipment. Let's move on to equipment right now. Equipment. What equipment do you use to play games with? What do you use on the computer? What's your preference?
What do I play with, pretty
Yeah, yeah.
much?
What kind of computer equipment are you running right now?
I don't know, just a Mac, that's it.
You're a Mac guy, huh?
Well, I hate Macs, but this is kind of the only one I have right now. But let me see. Yes, the processor is 2.5 GHC Intel Core i5.
Is it the iMac box that I see in the background there?
Yeah, we have two of these guys. I can't believe why we have two, but I don't know. It's
Uh,
ridiculous.
oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah. According to this, it already has 8 gigabytes of memory, which is pretty abysmal.
Well, you know what?
So,
Hey, I saw you on the
I
Monster server, so you know what? It can't be that bad.
yeah, I mean that's true. I mean it
Monster's kind
can
of a
handle,
beast.
I mean it can handle a really pretty large, mod packs pretty well, but still, it's like, I mean, as long as I can still play, the game, then I'm fine.
Oh,
So
hey, you know what? That's all that matters. You got a computer and it works. I can't use Mac personally, but that's just me. I'm a dumb IT guy. I can't use Macs.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
oh, let's see.
I just can't use them sometimes. It's really,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
definitely.
not a
Uh,
lot.
I know your Pacific Craft. Where did I get that from? Your Pacific time zone.
Yes.
Uh, you live on the West Coast. Recently, you just had a trip to Universal Studios. How was that?
Oh, it was pretty fun actually. Even though it's like a 6 hour drive, and it's 6 hour drives back, but still, it's pretty worth it actually. I mean, pretty much the whole Hollywood thing is it was a pretty good experience. We did get like a VIP tour,
Oh, shoot.
in the Warner Brothers studios, and then we get to see all the sets, from like all these Warner Brothers productions, like the Big Bang Theory. I mean, we get to see the elevator scene and such. It was pretty amazing, like to see like the real deal, like the scene sets that they use just to produce like one episode at a time.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
pretty amazing.
well, that's good. So you had a good time, and that's all that matters.
Hmm. Yep.
Oh, let's see. Moving on. These questions will take a couple minutes here. Dogcraft. What led you to Dogcraft? I know. Let's see. What led you to Dogcraft, and how long have you been a member?
I've been a member since last year in January 19th. So approximately it's been about, I don't know, 18 months now. This is ridiculous. I never knew I'll stay there for that long, but yeah.
But you like it. That's all that matters. If you like being
Well,
there,
yeah, I do
there's
like
no
it.
reason
I
to get
mean,
rid of it.
I like it there. I mean, I like people. People like me. It's all fine.
Look at that. Look at that.
So yeah,
It's a symbiotic relationship. Everybody likes everybody. Um,
symbiotic relationship.
yeah,
Yeah,
not really symbiotic, but it sounded like a good
yeah.
word at the time.
Mm,
Um,
yeah, that's true.
you're an editor for the CNE, the Cyberdog Nation
Ah,
edition.
yes, editor. Mm-hmm.
Editor. What led you to do that?
Well, basically, I realized, prior, to being the editor of the Cyber Nation newsletter, pretty much, I kind of wanted to, help the people, who are pretty much organizing the newsletter itself, because normally, I want to join the whole editing thing because, for me back then, I wasn't, really good at English back time. Back then, so I thought this would be a good experience, just to like, make my editing skills, punctuation, spelling a lot better, I guess. And yeah, so hence, why I joined in the first place. But overall, pretty much I think I've done, the most work nowadays. Sometimes I kind of just digest, all the Rendog videos
Okay.
and such.
All right. Speaking of the staircase climber says we love you, Chub Chub. By the way, the, the hype is real. Everybody,
Exactly.
everybody wants to see Chibi. Everybody wants to see it. For the end, what
Yeah,
was your
it's
favorite?
ridiculous, man.
um,
Ridiculous.
speaking of the CNE, the Cyberdog Nation edition, and
Mhm.
you're one of the editors. You went through and you did some of the stuff. What was one of the best written stories, in your opinion?
Oh
Time
man,
for a call out. Time for a
there's
call out. You got to pick somebody.
yeah, I know, but I mean, there's so many good digests. It's like there's so many good written stories there. I mean, I'm gonna have to say, Masterminds, the Minecraft news, all the snapshots and stuff. It's pretty informative actually. Like, you can pretty much just read over it, and then you can pretty much, just see like, what's being added, into the game itself.
Look at
So
that.
that's one of my favorites.
That's the second time Mastermind has actually been called out for his writing in the
Yeah,
CNE.
yeah, but
Liz called him out
yeah,
on her
Liz
interview.
did, mention about him, but I just kind of want to, do a shout out, for Mastermind because, I mean, he's done a lot of work, with all the, I mean, he's just there for us, just to, keeping all the news, just to keep us, updated and such. He's quite, a really productive guy.
Yeah, yeah. He was going to try and be here today. Mastermind has actually have given him the ability to be one of my moderators on my chat, Twitch chat. He was trying to be here, but he couldn't make it. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
we got to
unfortunately.
give that shout out to Mastermind. He's his name keeps popping up all over the place. Good job, buddy.
Mm.
Um, let's see. Somebody mentioned on here. Here was a favorite. Favorite
Oh yeah.
prank.
So
Prank.
there's like yeah, there's still another one of my best written stories
Oh!
actually.
Best written stories. Let's get back to it. I'm sorry, I cut you
There's
off. Go
another
for it.
one. There's another one. I'm not gonna say myself because I just kind of write myself all the time. Um, but I'm gonna have to say, back then the old times, when Virgo was digesting these Starbound episodes and Ivan was digesting the Minecraft episodes that time.
Uh huh.
Those are actually, I enjoy those a lot actually.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. The StarCraft and okay. So Ivan and
Well,
Burgos.
Starbound, I guess. I
Starbound,
mean,
yeah, Starbound,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
He was doing that. I like Starbound. Did you try that one?
No, not really. I don't think I have time to, at least.
Yeah, I was surprised. That game was actually really fun and very, very
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the
interesting.
game really, yeah, it really does captivate my attention actually because of the visuals in there. I mean, even though it's like a 2D, side-scrolling platform game, it just still captures my attention so
Yeah,
much because of all the visuals and stuff. It's really creative, the
it
game
is.
itself.
I'm actually. Kaz is like Burgo used to digest. Much wow.
Well, not anymore, Cass.
Yeah, not anymore. Can't get Burgo to digest nothing. Is he still on here?
No, he
Burgo?
left, I
He
guess.
left. Shows up for 5 seconds then leaves. I'm gonna have a talk with that man. Um, Cybergirl wants to know the prank war on the server. That
Oh
apparently she was the
man,
first
Prank
victim.
Wars.
What was your
Yeah,
favorite prank? Explain a little bit about it because I'm not on the Cyberdog server enough, so I don't really know everything. So, and
yeah.
some people.
So So funny story. Okay, so I believe I got asked by SGHK, just to help them, with the new spawn building, to make, because it's kind of like an idea because the server has been lagging too much, but despite that, he actually gave me access to creative mode. He put me in creative mode, so I can actually have an easy time, trying to make a few preliminary designs, rather than just just like redoing all over in survival, which is kind of tedious in my opinion. But, so he gave me access to it, and then all of a sudden, I forgot that I had to leave immediately because my schedule. And then when I came back, unfortunately, SG wasn't there, so pretty much I was stuck in creative mode for I don't know for 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half. Because it'll be easier because I wasn't an OP person back then, so yeah, so pretty much I was pretty much stuck in there because I really cannot set my game mode to survival anymore. But luckily, he was there, a few moments after that. But the whole prank wars thing, let's say that the Annie was the very first victim to be ever to be pranked. Basically,
What
it
did you
was
do?
kind of me. It was kind of me and Black Hawk.
Hawkeye?
You know,
Blackhawk?
yeah, Black Hawk. Underscore FF.
Okay.
If you know him, basically, I had the ability, all these heads in the server and such, all the heads and such,
Yes.
that you can accumulate. So basically, since I was in creative mode, I had the ability to duplicate those heads into stacks and stacks and stacks. So pretty much we spammed the crap out of those heads in Annie's place, which was hilarious. But there was still no damage done though.
Well,
And then later on, I kind of did the same thing, to Oz. But that wasn't as bad as Annie's though. I mean, I don't know. I guess according to his expression, he seems to be a bit slightly devastated.
yeah. Did you put a dirt platform under his build in Squatchcraft?
A dirt platform? No, that wasn't me.
That wasn't him. So,
No,
oh
that
my
wasn't
gosh,
me.
who put obsidian around staircase climber and then put lava in it?
I don't know. That wasn't my idea.
It wasn't okay. Well, it
That
wasn't.
was my idea, but I kind of joined in as well because it was so fun.
So you followed the crowd a little bit on that one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh,
Sometimes it's fun to get involved into those situations.
uh,
So why not?
I'm
Why
gonna
not?
have to get on the Cyberdog server more often now. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
you know what? We've actually come towards the end of the my questions, which I've written.
Yeah.
I have some viewer
Mhm.
questions that I've written down. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, you know what? I should have wrote down who actually asked these questions. Speak up in chat if I read off your question. I'm sorry. Um, first
Great.
first question is three subjects.
Odds. I should never have creative mode ever again.
No, no, that's what that's his opinion. You shouldn't have creative mode ever again. I haven't actually played with you other
I
than
know.
on Mineco, so that was briefly. So I don't know. You tell us in
Questions,
chat.
guys.
Is
Questions.
is Chibs a little crazy with creative mode in on Minecraft? You tell us in chat. First question: three subjects. If you had to choose three subjects to learn, which subjects would you choose?
Wait. The what?
If you could only learn three subjects, you had three subjects to choose from. Any three subjects.
Oh,
What
and
three
oh,
subjects would you choose? This is part of this goes back to when we were talking about briefly about scholarships, music, things like that.
I don't know. Can I count music? Can I count music and art, as like one subject because they're both performance arts.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So okay, so the performance arts, math, and science. That's all I need for now.
Performance art, math, and science. Awesome, awesome.
Yes, that's all I need.
Those are good subjects, actually. They're very.
Some English. I'm not a big fan of English.
Neither am I.
History bores the crap out of me.
Uh,
I
oh,
don't know.
hey, you're a science and logic oriented guy. It sounds like so, which is a good thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It does, give me a few ideas and such.
Yeah.
Making me think of a few, theories and such.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was Kolob's question. Actually, was the subjects one because you just asked what were the answers to the three subjects performance arts. Oh, thank you, Rorschach, for answering that for me.
Nice.
Uh,
I was just too devastated.
Chib gets a big
Chibi gets
head.
a big head when he's creative. He thinks he's God.
You have scarred that man for life. He's upset.
I mean, it wasn't that big of a damage though. I mean, he was just pissed off for a second, and then later on, he just, I mean, he got, I mean, he's fine now, but I didn't think he would.
It doesn't look
I
like
think
he's fine. He's still pretty upset over it.
Yeah, I think it's my fault for bringing that up again.
Oh well,
Sorry,
that's okay.
Oz.
We'll
Sorry, Oz.
we'll have fun with it later. Second question. Favorite builder on Dogcraft?
Oh, builder in dogcraft. Favorite favorite builder besides me. I'm gonna choose Mud Dog.
Mud Dog is a favorite builder. Speak
Definitely
up.
Mud
Speak
Dog.
up if you ask that question, because let's see. Easy cooking, music, and
Mud
interior
Dog is
design.
definitely one of my picks, actually, for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, he makes
Kaz, this
great castles.
Kaz, this question wasn't for you, bud. Subjects. That was for Chibs.
And once again, Cassie with the whole trolling. Trolling.
So Mud Dog is your favorite builder. You like the castles. You like Chandler Castle series and everything. I'm amazed by it personally. I've watched like most of his series on that, and just watching the way he does the build was
Yeah. I mean, basically the whole buttresses and the all the designs.
the town.
I mean, they've actually inspired me pretty much.
Yeah.
That's why I want to be like his builds kind of get me motivated to be a better builder actually, and then hence why I'm actually keep enhancing my skills over time.
Well, yeah. You know what? The town that Mud's built on the Chandler Castle series is just crazy. The castle's crazy, but then the
Yeah,
town. Now
the
he's built.
town underneath is like I mean it's just so populated. I mean it looks like a city pretty much. I mean, it looks like a
Yeah.
really, urban, populated city,
Yeah.
which is kind of, which really captivates my attention as well, the most. It's amazing.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Moving on. There was a question. Oh, I wish I remembered who answered this. I should have written it down. Um, where did your love of art come from? You love art. We know you love art. You draw fantastic. Where did it actually come from?
First of all, drawing. So I kind of started drawing, I first got a pencil and pen, and then I found a piece of paper when I was young, and then I just started, I don't know, just draw whatever on it, I guess. Just scribbles back then.
Just
But
scribbles. Went from
yeah, but
scribbles up
then
to this.
I don't know. I mean, they're not the best scribbles I've ever drawn, but but let's just say, that over time, I've been improving my art skills. Actually, I did get some art lessons, when I was really young back in Korea. By a really good teacher, very nice. Um, so I mean, I started to draw like a little bit of these humans, I guess, with these little circle hands or such. Like, I mean, there were no fingers or any phalanges at all, which is hilarious. But
Hey, circles for hands works. Works for Legos, right?
yeah, it kind of works out sometimes, but for me, I mean, for my standards right now, I mean, it's pretty amateur. No
Cybergirl says
offense.
no. I thought you could draw with a rock.
With the rock, I can write maybe charcoal, maybe that can work as well.
There you go. There's your rock. He
Yeah,
can write with a
that's
rock.
my
It's a
rock,
charcoal rock.
charcoal. I can just go to a cave and and just draw whatever it's there. But
We're actually coming towards the end of the interview here, and
yo
one
yo
somebody asked me to ask you this question. What was your favorite
yes.
question for the interview?
My favorite question of the interview, let's just say that involves art. It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
I've noticed definite
Yeah,
pattern and theme of this interview that it seems to be revolving around art. You know, the big three-letter word.
yeah, it is. I mean, they call me the Picasso of dogcraft, pretty much.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
I didn't I say that at the beginning? I don't remember if I mentioned that. I should have, but
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, you did. And yeah, and don't forget the other artists out there, Killer Ace, Nocturnal Harlequin, who else is there? There's just so many, Candle Cats, everything.
you know what? Somebody actually, now that that reminds me, somebody I saw a question on the forum posts
Hmm.
for your artwork, and somebody asked, how come you're not actually how come you don't post your art to DeviantArt, or do you now?
DeviantArt, well, I don't know. I mean, I just prefer to, just to post them on like low website because I mean, if I just post them, right now I post on Twitter, now Google plus this. I mean, it's just too much of a hassle for me. But if I do have time, I might make a DeviantArt account. I
Awesome.
might. But
You-
but that still has some potential, though. I mean, it depends.
Well, you
But
should put your stuff up there. Some good drawings actually. Real quick.
yes.
Yes. All right.
Okay. Yep.
We
So we gotta go right now.
okay. All right.
Yep.
Let's finish this up, everybody.
Hmm.
Chibs, you want to go ahead and label out your? Go ahead and give a shout out to any Twitter, Skype,
All
websites
right.
you're a part of.
Follow me on Twitter. At DC_Chibi. There you go.
All right.
That's one
DC
promotion in my list, and yeah.
DC_Chibi. Other than that, you can find him as Chibi on dogcraft.net.
Hmm.
Sorry, everybody, this one got cut short, but we were on time constraints. Um,
Okay.
Chibs, I appreciate you being here. I'm going to stay online for just a few minutes and give a shout out to people who are online watching this, and also a
Yes.
quick preview for next week.
Hmm.
Thank you for being here.
All right.
I'm
Yep. That concludes the interview.
That definitely concludes the interview. You have a great day, sir.
Yep.
All right.
Good to you, sir.
All right.
All
Take it
right.
easy.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Now we're looking at Chibi had to go, as everybody could see. Chibi had to go. He is the Picasso of dogcraft.net. He is the one who does some great art. He did give shout outs to other artists, though. Nocturnal Harlequin, Killer Ace. Um, if there are any others I forget, I apologize, but he did give a shout out to them. There are so many great artists on dogcraft.net. I'm amazed by there. I'm not an artist myself. These big fat hands can't draw to save my life. But I want to give a shout out to everybody who is here. I appreciate it. There's 13 of you. That's actually a pretty big list for me. Everybody from Dogcraft, I appreciate you being here. Kaz, you moderated actually pretty well. And we weren't too much of a troll today, which I appreciate. That was awesome. And oh, Troy. Well, I apologize, Troy, for not being here. We had to start a little early because Chips had to go. Why couldn't we ask Glenn a question? Because that was a troll question, Kaz. That's why. A preview for next week. I don't have a poll up. The reason Chibi got asked for the interview today was because he was the recipient of a poll. I was gone for 3 weeks, did a trip to New York, and was not back. But I plan on picking these up more in the future. I did not put a poll up for after Chibi, and there's a reason why. I've already spoken to Strife, and Strife has agreed to be my next interviewee. Him and I have already agreed on next Saturday, so we're talking a week from today. I should be interviewing Strife. We haven't set up a time yet, but follow my forum post in dogcraft.net. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. And what I will do, let me bring it up here. Show posts. Oh gosh, inside dogcraft. There it is. Let me bring it up here real quick. Is it this one? I don't know if that's it or not. It didn't bring up. I don't know. Oh well. If it doesn't come up, it doesn't come up. You can read my post in dogcraft.net, and you will see that I will be giving times, I will be giving days, and everything out for future interviews. But like I said, follow my post for a time for Strife. He's agreed to be my next interviewee. Haven't worked out any questions yet for him or anything, so I'm actually excited for this one. It's going to be a blast. You all know Strife. You've seen his videos. He's hilarious. So that one, who knows what's going to happen on that interview. But again, thank you everybody for turning out tonight. If it's night for you, morning for me. Thank you everybody for coming out. I appreciate it, and we will catch you on the next round of InsideDogCraft.net. That will be next Saturday. Time to be announced. Follow my forum post. Follow Twitter. That's Galaxy4. That's Galaxy at Galaxy412 on Twitter, Galaxy412 on Facebook, and as Jay Perro on dogcraft.net. All right. Have a good day.